We're going on for what's easy. At this point in our lesson, I would like you to start a smart sheet. This smart sheet you will keep with you and add to. Some people do call it a cheat sheet. I prefer to call it a smart sheet. You're going to start with compartmentalizing the different amounts of information that you're gaining or equations that you're using and start to put them together. So I've got a code here for Smartsheet. You are going to try to include all circle pictures which show their parts of congruency, definitions, or angle relationships. To start us off, students, you may pause this video if you draw it so that you can draw a circle on your paper with the center of C. I'm asking you to do this work so that I can see it, so that you can show it to me when you turn it in. Number 2, draw 2 tangent lines that intersect each other and label the point D. Now, that will take you some time. Please pause so that you can learn how to practice constructing 2 tangent lines that intersect each other outside of the circle. And that point that is labeled outside is D. Please pause. Now you are to label the tangent points where these lines took off, A and B, respectively, one for each line. And at this point in the class, all the students would mark all relationships that you can find that would be true for that drawing. Please pause so that you can do all that. Now we need to construct a tangent line through a given point. Make sure you have out your compass. A straight edge. That reminds you that construction does not happen freehand. And a sharp or mechanical pencil. After constructing our circles up here, you would have already had these out. Sorry I didn't ask you sooner. The first thing that we're going to do together is first draw circle A and a point and label it B on the circle. I hand sketched part of a circle A so that I could get it all on this paper. So you may pause and draw your circle. It could be 1 inch in diameter, 1 inch, teeny bit more. Now, after your circle is drawn, you are to draw with your straight edge the radius, but a line going out, ray, AB. So from A to B, construct the ray. Pause. Now we need to construct a perpendicular line to ray AB at B using our compass. This is hopefully a review that you've practiced where you will have the compass. This line, this ray can be longer so that you can go equidistant from B. Put your compass metal point here, come up here, construct an arc, put your compass metal point here, come up here, construct an arc. Where they intersect is a point. And with your straight edge, have an absolutely straight line that we know is perpendicular to circle A. On your next drawing, we will construct lines tangent to a circle which intersect outside the circle So first we draw a circle and label it C. Please pause as you draw. It's about a 1-inch diameter circle. After your circle is drawn, choose a point more than 2 times the radius and label it P. As we're doing that, if we have our circle, and here's the radius, here's the radius, so out here we choose a point. Then with your construction, use a straight edge to find a point here that's tangent, and a straight edge to find the point here that's tangent that touches it in one point. First thing to do, after we draw the line CP, which is with your straight edge, we need to construct the midpoint. So here we have a part, here we have a part. These 2 points are known and we need to divide it in half equally. So we use our compass, set it for slightly larger from what we see half. Draw our arc above and below. Again over here, draw our arc the same compass setting above and below. So that we now have a midpoint that's outside the circle. It is not inside circle C. That was done by using the straight edge through our 2 points. There. So this segment is congruent to this segment. That being the definition of a midpoint. And we're going to label that midpoint M. Please pause and construct yours with real compasses and straight edges. Now we need to draw a circle with the radius of CM centered at M. So right here, put your compass point, set out your length for your pencil for your compass to draw, and draw a circle that it will have your center and M, and as you're drawing it, you will find that if you've constructed your midpoint right, it will also go through P. This is not constructed. Yours needs to be constructed. Notice that P is on the circle. Label the 2 parts of circle M that intercept circle C. So right here is one part of circle M which intersects circle C, another point of circle M that intersects circle C. Next we are to draw the line XP. I'm sorry, we are to label one X and one Y. Now with your straight edge, if this was done correctly, this line to this line should come out and it will be a tangent line, and this line to that line, we're drawing the tangent line. We will draw both of those lines, and this will be line XP, this will be line YP, and they are tangent to circle C at their respective points. If you get those drawn, then you're going to be able to label the right angles and the congruencies. Known right angles. You can go ahead and draw the radius in, and with your tangent line, the radius will be perpendicular to XP, and the radius will be perpendicular to the line YP. Also, XP and YP will be congruent. I'm going to put a double hatch on that. And these two will be congruent. So we have congruent parts inside in the center. We have congruent parts of the triangle here, they're the same. We have right angles, and we have congruency of the length of our tangent lines before they intersect at P. This is another relationship that we're going to use quite a bit of. If we know that this is right angle and that this is a line of tangency also, then we have a relationship between this side and this side being congruent. Sorry for moving it around. At this point, you may continue on with lesson 58. Any questions that you have, we need to set up a messaging system so that there's any problems within the set that are particular, then we can set up a special video to work your problems. Thank you very much. Enjoy lesson 58 and go back please